weekend, Lord and I have something special for you guys. We're actually going to be exploring our own city, Calgary. Calgary is so vibrant, it is so diverse with music, art, the architecture. There's so much for us to see. And we tend to always go out to the mountains, but we really want to bring you guys along because there's a special event in town, and that's the Calgary Stampede. Maybe you've heard of it, but if you haven't, it is one of the biggest rodeo outdoor shows with amusement parks, great eats, music, beer, whatever you guys want to do. There's so much going on here, and we are so excited to bring you guys along for this weekend. Soon after, we're going to be head over to Studio Bell, as well as the Central Library. We're going to be taking out some bikes to ride along the Bow River. We're gonna grab a really nice dinner, and then we're gonna catch a concert. It's a jam-packed day, and we're so excited to bring you guys along.
We were actually invited by Tourism Calgary to showcase the city during this time, and while we're here for the weekend, we're gonna be staying at the Alt Hotel, which is in East Village, and it's actually owned by Le Germain, which is a Canadian boutique hotel brand. And this place is amazing. Downstairs is actually a pool table, games room. The artwork is phenomenal. We've never been in a place like this. And there's also 2 restaurants to think about. There's the Nupo Japanese restaurant, which also has an omakase experience. And there's an old school diner called the Chick's Egg Shop.
The room that we got at the Alt Hotel is actually really incredible because we have an 180-degree view of the city, including the Bow River. Our room is so modern and it's just such a nice ambiance, the vibrancy. We have our Nespresso machine, and that's something we like to drink at home. So it's amazing to see that we have that here as well. Definitely going to be indulging in that. Overall, I think they've done such a great job with the artwork and the way everything is placed, the view that we get, the location, everything in our minds. Even if we weren't invited here, we would love to stay here ourselves. That's how amazing we truly believe this hotel is. So definitely do come check that out for yourselves. But right now, we are going to get dressed a little bit, and we're gonna head over to Studio Bell.
Right now at Studio Bell, the National Music Center. It's actually our first time here, and the architecture of this place is phenomenal. It actually has a lot of acoustic features, really designated for music. It's a very intricately designed building. But let's talk about the music. So this is actually home of Music Halls of Fame, and it's featured so many amazing artists, local artists, indigenous artists, tells so many stories, has a bunch of amazing artifacts and instruments that are sometimes demoed, and we are going to be continuing to check out this amazing institution. We are at the Central Library right now. This design is completely unique and intricate. The engineering that they put into this is so phenomenal. We have actually a train passing right underneath it. The crystalline geometry of the windows of the exterior actually draws inspiration from an ancient oil lamp by which people read. The cedarwood archway also draws inspiration from the Calgarian Chinook clouds that we have. And there are 450,000 books inside this library. The floors are super intricate in the way that they're architectured, and it's completely free for the public. I can't explain, but I'm feeling some kind of way. Right there is our hotel, the Alt Hotel, and right across the street is Bow Cycle, and that is going to be our next activity here in Calgary. We are going to be taking out, I think, some e-bikes or hybrid bikes, one of the two, right here at Bow Cycle. All right, let's go for a ride along Bow River.
Laura and I just made a little stop at the Peace Bridge, which is one of the most iconic symbols that represents Calgary. Now, Calgary actually has over 1,000 kilometers of bike paths, which is perfect for anybody who wants to rollerblade, bike, skateboard, and all of the above. So if you guys do come to Calgary, make sure you guys are hopping on some wheels and taking a cruise across the city. Now, one of the parks that these networks actually passes through is Fish Creek Park, which is just literally minutes from our home. And that's actually Western Canada's biggest urban area where you can swim, picnic, and sort of do everything that your heart contains. After biking, we came back to the hotel to relax a little bit, but now we are all freshened up and ready to head over to dinner. We're going to be going to Charbar, which is a restaurant I think we wanted to try for a while, but now we finally get the chance to. We'll do a reservation in about 5 minutes, so we gotta hustle, get out of here, and let us show you what this restaurant's all about.
So we're currently dining at Charbar, and it's so nice to be able to walk right out of our hotel and be greeted with the entrance to this restaurant. And the patio is actually overlooking the river just behind us. And we are super excited to try this place because we've never been here. We haven't eaten in 9 hours besides the ice cream. And this is an Argentinian-inspired restaurant. It's got a wood-fired grill that's the true inspiration to it. And we're gonna be trying culinary from the ocean, from prairies, locally sourced foods as well. And we're super excited to be trying a bunch of different foods. We're really hungry, so check out what we're just about to eat. We should send hopes and beds, wondering what would happen. Think I'll leave it all behind. I don't wanna wake up and let my dreams die. This moment I'm making mine.
Laura and I are on our way to King Eddy, where we'll be grabbing a drink and then catching the fireworks that happen every single night that Stampede is happening. Now, King Eddy actually started out as a hotel in 1905, but then it closed in 2004. But with the addition of Studio Belt, which you guys saw a little bit earlier, they actually took the original bricks of the hotel and they remade it into this venue where people come and enjoy live music. They can enjoy Southern-inspired foods. They can grab a drink because there's a bar. That's what we're doing right now. So, and that is where we will be ending our night. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful and very sunny Saturday morning. I'm just heading out to grab some breakfast for me and Lauren at Sidewalk Citizen. The owner of Vive is really incredible. So not only is he self-taught as a baker, but he's also Israeli military trained. He's a biomedical engineer as well. Now, his bread is so good that it's actually taking him from Paris to San Francisco to even the highest monastery in Nepal. We're super stoked to try out this place. And as well as if you guys want to learn how to bake bread like he does, they actually have baking classes here. So that's something that's really recommended, and hopefully we get to try that one day as well. I'm on the stairs, I'm in your house. You say you'll be right down, and I'm struggling to take it. I just picked up the food. So right here is actually the Simmons building. The Simmons building is where Sidewalk Citizen is located, as well as Charbar and a coffee shop. So when you guys are here, it's so convenient because the hotel is right over here. You walk across the street, you can grab dinner, you can grab breakfast, lunch, coffee, anything you need right at your doorstep. I love that. So right now I'm gonna head back to the hotel, relax a little bit, eat, and then we're gonna head over to the Stampede Grounds.
can't seem to process.
We finally made it out to the Stampede Grounds. This is our first time back since last year was actually canceled due to the pandemic. So we're super stoked to see what the new and improved Stampede looks like. I mean, the reason why people come here is because of the rodeos, the food, the rides, the beer gardens, but also a bunch of family-oriented activities. And we actually have these personalized Tourism Calgary passes, take us everywhere. I actually had one of these when I worked here like 6 years ago, so that was super exciting. And we're just about to show you guys what that looks like. Let's go check it out.
I'm in the car, trying to pick the music. You say that you like it, I'll never tell, but it took me 3 days to make a damn CD. It sounded like you to me, there were so many throwaways. It's so scary, 'cause you are out of my league. It's so obvious to everyone, yeah. Kids keep staring.
Part of the Stampede Grounds is dedicated to the Elbow River Camp, which is formerly known as Indian Village. It's a space devoted to the 5 First Nations of Treaty 7. Here, members from each of the nations camp in 26 teepees during the 10 days of Stampede. All 26 teepees have their own unique designs, some of which have been carried down generations for 200 years, and the teepees are each owned by a single family. The designs and even the manner in which the teepees are built are distinctive between the tribes. After speaking with Rufus and his sister Dolores right hand in one of the teepees, we not only learned about their culture, the significance of their handmade jewelry, buckskin tunics, and other regalia, we also got to see them make these traditional pieces by hand. You can also purchase your own handmade jewelry, artwork, moccasins, and more from the many Indigenous family-owned vendors at Elbow River Camp. Having a dedicated space in partnership with Calgary Stampede, where these nations can come together and celebrate their culture while allowing the rest of us to be witness, is nothing short of amazing. While you're here at Elbow River Camp, don't forget to grab their bannock and homemade wild Saskatoon berry jam.
I'm in the car, trying to pick the music.
After a pretty hot afternoon at the Stampede Grounds, Lord and I headed back to the hotel, took a shower, dressed up in non-sweaty clothing, and now we're gonna head over to the Nash. Lauren has been to this restaurant before. She really likes it. It'll be my first time, and I'm just really glad to be able to eat because walking around so much today, I am absolutely starving. So let's go see what the Nash has to offer.
Kids keep staring because they just can't believe that you are even gonna give me a chance. I'm on the stairs, I'm at our house. You say you'll be right down, and I am struggling to take a deep breath. I slow my heart down, can't seem to process you in that white dress. It's so scary, 'cause you are out. First day.
We had such a fun day yesterday. We felt like we did so many Stampede-worthy things, and we woke up today feeling super hungry, so we're so excited to try out Monki Bistro. They actually have 2 locations. They have one in Inglewood and one in Beltline. The one that we're going to right now is the one in Inglewood, and it's only 4 minutes away from our hotel in East Village. And they actually have a few special things. One of them is going to be their Yahoo Breakfast Caesar. And if you didn't know this, Caesars are actually born in Calgary. They're created here. So if you come to Calgary, you better have one. And they During Stampede, a lot of restaurants will have unique Caesars that are specific to Stampede. So let's go have our breakfast.
Alright, 'cause I'm free. Freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Alright, 'cause I'm free. Freer than I've ever been.
So when we read that this was going to be a breakfast in a jar, we did not expect this whole skewer to be filled with everything. We have boiled eggs, we have bratwurst sausage, we have their Monki special hash browns, we have a waffle that's dipped in, I believe, their matcha fondue, and a full Caesars. This is amazing.
Staycation has now come to an end, unfortunately. We just want to thank Tourism Calgary once again for hosting us over this weekend. Being able to stay at the Alta Hotel has been an absolute dream. The views that we're getting, this room, how modern it is just incredible. Also, all of our experiences, being able to check out Studio Bell for the first time, biking along the Bow River, and checking out all the amazing local cuisine has been so delicious. We have been stuffed literally all the time. And of course, Stampede. It has been amazing to see what it looks like now, especially with it being canceled last year. Experiencing Grandstand has been just phenomenal. Sitting in the clubhouse, food and drinks served to you, and catching the fireworks so up close is just the perfect way to end the weekend.
Yeah, and thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you have anything out of what we did that you really, really want to check out for Stampede, let us know in the comments below. But we have an hour till checkout, so we're going to take a quick nap.